And welcome back courtside at the WEC, where the Highlanders back in the win column, defeating Kean by a 28-point margin. Great way to bring in the Raff report. Matt Province and, of course, NJIT's top assistant, Jeff Rafferty. There's an old saying, I know you've heard it before, even the Poland seltzer water tastes better after a W.
No question. We needed it, man. We needed it. It's been a long month. And call a spade of spades, we have some veteran guys that have played a lot of minutes here, but we also have, 9 freshmen and sophomores on scholarship and 6 freshmen and 3 sophomores. So when you go through every season has its ebbs and flows and, good times and bad times. This has been a very difficult stretch for us, scheduling-wise, injury-wise, or what have you. As a coach, you can deal with that, Matt, if you feel like you're getting better or you're building. There's just been, over this last 5 or 6 week stretch, unfortunately, we just haven't been healthy enough to really get better. And that's my biggest concern. You want to win for the guys, you want to win for the program and the school, and those will come if you do things the right way and we continue to get better. So I'm hoping here that this win before the break and then a couple days off for the guys at the holidays, hopefully we can get a few of these bodies back, and as we move towards UConn and then conference play, we can not only win some games but continue to improve.
Before we get on to today's game, you talk about getting healthy. We saw San Antonio Brinson just for a moment in the first half. By all indications, he ready to go. He'll be ready to go from here on out.
Yeah, he was physically ready to go today.
Good.
I mean, he was cleared. He was cleared to come back, and we didn't know until this morning if he'd be cleared to go. So today he was going to serve as our backup 5-man, and just because Xavier Mayo's out with the spasms, so yeah, it was good to have Tone back or physically able to be back. I didn't think he was really ready to go, but that's something we'll work on, and as he gets more practice time after the holiday here, hopefully he can return to the player he was earlier in the season.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of time for him to get ready and get returned, but you mentioned the dings and bruises. Now, Suleiman Diakite, early on I thought he was nice and aggressive. Later in the game he was showing good touch on passes, but just a great all-around line with his third double-double. You had to be pleased with what you saw from the big man today.
Very pleased, and that was obviously a matchup that we felt our size could hurt them a little bit. But he was really good. He had a good, he passed out of the post a couple times. We ran our offense through him early in the game. He had the 13 points. He finished around the rim. I would have loved to have had him finish that last post up. And, I think he would have finished 6 or 7 if that was the case. But he's an animal on the glass, man. And I told these guys at the half, I said, we did some good things. You wanted the lead to be extended beyond 8 at the half, but I said, listen, there's one stat that I'm not happy with, and that's we have one guy that had an offensive rebound in the half, and that was Riley Walsh. He had 4 of them. I said, Suleiman, this is a game you can dominate. He went out in the second half. He had 5 offensive rebounds in the second half. I thought his effort on the glass and defensively was very good. I thought Riley Walsh, was very aggressive, especially early in the second half, and he helped us extend that lead. And he's a guy that can guard, the 2, 3, 4 for us. So a game like this where we're shorthanded and maybe they're a little smaller and at some positions, we were able to play him against some bigger guys. Trey Breland's energy was great again. We're still working on the shot selection, but that's going to come with time and playing time. And I thought, Shaquan Gibbs' stats weren't great tonight, but I thought he had a very good floor game and got us going. Middle of the second half, I thought we had a good 12-minute stretch to get the lead in the second half. First half, we did not finish the first half well. Second half, I thought we were a lot better and more consistent. And Zach Cooks, statistically, again, had 25 and 4, I guess, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. But he made the extra pass over and over and over tonight. He only finished with 4 assists. And I tell you, when we go back and watch the film, a couple of his teammates, over the top, Diego dropped that. That's probably a 5th. We had one shot in the paint that Suleiman missed. So, I thought Zach and Shaquan really played the game the right way and shared the ball, and that became contagious for us today.
Yeah, and even so, 16 assists on 28 made buckets, so I think that's a good sign. So, obviously, UConn's coming up. We're not going to get into that, but I do want to know what was number 1 on your Christmas list this year.
A win today. Seriously, I haven't. We needed it bad, man. I haven't. I've been on the road all week recruiting. I have not spent any time with my family. I hope to do so this evening in the next couple days, And I don't need anything for Christmas other than for us to continue to play well and happiness and health for Highlander Nation and my own family. So
you could have been greedy and asked for a win. Now that the win was in the bag, but you got the first part out of the way.
Right.
Enjoy your time off. I know you've been scrambling and working hard and haven't had much time, so enjoy these days.
Thanks.
And good luck up in Stores with the Huskies, and
Yep.
we'll see you back here for a big doubleheader to start conference play with that very good Liberty Flames team in town.
How about that to start conference play? Draw a top 20 team. And then go to Florida for a week. But
well, you get a nice beanie though. I don't know if you guys will, but the first however many hundred people through the gates will get that nice Adidas beanie.
Tremendous, great. That's what I want for Christmas. An Adidas beanie. I'll make sure I let Andrew Schwartz.
It's not even
Joe
plaid.
Buck
It's not even plaid. Raff, go celebrate, enjoy the holidays, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side.
Thanks, you too. Happy holidays, everybody.
All right, Highlanders get the win. That ends the final Raff report of the 2019 season, available on Google Play and on Apple TV, and of course at Highlanders, NJIT Highlanders.com. I'm Matt Province. Happy New Year and have a great holiday, safe season as well.